It's finally time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Dragon Ball Saga is finally getting a campaign in Dragon Ball Legends. This is an exciting time since people have been asking for this for a very, very long time, since the Dragon Ball Saga tag desperately needs help. They are in desperate need of help. If you just look over on the right side over there, just look at the characters. They have no one who is meta relevant or really of any use at this point, and they just need everything. They truly just need everything. But as you can see on the screen here, this is the trailer that Legends themselves put out on their social media. This is on their YouTube, actually on their Twitter. They just literally put a link to the YouTube, which is just showing you like all the Dragon Ball characters we have in the game, reminding you of the big moments from the Dragon Ball Saga. Now, who are we going to get? Well, that is certainly going to be the main question, and a certainly interesting one, because Dragon Ball Saga, as much as people have been asking for it, is not necessarily the hypest of characters to a whole lot of people, especially the younger generation who may not have even seen Dragon Ball, the original. But as you can see on screen, they do say new character, Demon King Piccolo joins the fight, which goes along with their announcement they posted over on Twitter, which was they posted this hint on the 4th here. A new event exclusive character will soon join the fight, and they announced it. Event exclusive Demon King Piccolo will soon join the fight. So that is the first unit we know we're getting, the free-to-play unit to start it all out. How good they'll be, we'll see. He'll probably be standard free-to-play quality, just because that's really how free-to-plays are. Maybe he'll be a little bit better to try and entice people to using him, as the Dragon Ball Saga is atrocious. But overall, he'll probably be around normal free-to-play standards for units. The other thing that they announced on the 4th, they gave the hint, a new unique equipment is coming for a certain Sparking character, and then we got the confirmation that it is Goku Youth unique equipment. So that absolute menace of a unit from back in the day. If you remember grinding for this guy's Zenkai when he first came out, it was so tedious, but it was so worth it because he was literally like the best unit in the game. However, he's now very old, and so that is no longer the case. But this yellow Legends Road Youth Goku will be getting his own plat equip. We'll see how good it is and how good it makes him. All the other ones have not really done anything at all to really help the units that they've come out for. Maybe this is a turn of where it starts to do a little bit more. I feel that it would help Dragon Ball Saga itself if it did a little bit more than the other ones and actually made him pretty usable. He obviously isn't going to become number 1 off of it, but to just make him rather decent and just usable would be very nice for the Dragon Ball Saga, because it's so bad. Now, I know I've been saying how bad it is, but truly, like, let's just take a moment to look at these characters here. You have all the heroes in Extremes, which are already like super old. They're not good. None of them are good. Then we have the Sparkings. Bulma, unfortunately not good. If this Bunny Bulma actually got a Zenkai, with her sick Z ability that gives -5 to special arts move cost, it's to girls, but still, -5 and then -10 at 14 stars to special move arts. Hey man, that could be cool. Especially for girls, I'm all in if they wanted to give a girls buff. She'd probably end up buffing Dragon Ball Saga with her Zenkai ability and be awful, but yeah, you can hope, a boy can hope. Then we have this man, Demon King Piccolo aged, who I think is actually right in line to get a Zenkai. I genuinely think this dude may snag a Zenkai. It just would make the most sense of all the units, since the Kid Goku and the yellow Demon King Piccolo already have Zenkais. I think this guy's definitely in line to snag one. And then I would love for Bunny Bulma to get one, as I mentioned, but then either Launch or Yamcha would probably get one. Both of them are actually exceptional bench units. If you didn't know, they have some insane Z abilities that buff certain colors. So, you know, green and yellow, and then Dragon Ball Saga for Yamcha, and then Launch is, of course, I believe, red and green. Yeah, and then Dragon Ball Saga. But even if 1 or 2 of them get a Zenkai, even if this Demon King Piccolo gets a Zenkai, it won't be enough to bring the tag back. We're gonna need units here. We're gonna need units, and we're gonna need a couple of them. You can see on screen here, I have Garesh's tweet pulled up. He tweeted this out after they announced the news, which is at like 4 or 5 a.m. for me. I don't know why they like doing it at that time now, but whatever. Gresh tweeted out, though, I don't even want an LF or Ultra for this celebration. Give me 2 banners, each with 4 new summonable Sparkings. That would be 8 total Sparkings if they did what Gresh said, which I don't think is going to be the case. We will probably see something similar to the Namek Frieza Saga that we just got, where we had the Ginyu Force banner, which gave us 3 new Sparkings, and then we had the LF Namek Goku. I think that is something that we're likely to see happen here. 3 new units. All the Ginyu Force are pretty decent. Obviously, of course, Raccoon and Goldo face a little bit of trouble with how many reds and purples run around. However, you could argue that they kind of counter it, but And Raccoon and Goldo just have a tough time, especially with UVB showing up every other match alongside Go Frieza. But with that in mind, let's say it follows the same exact format as the Namek Saga. They do not mix it up at all. We get 3 new Sparkings on one banner and then new LF on another banner with probably an extreme, but that's not really that important. Gresh tweeted out, here's what we need who aren't in the game yet. These are all characters from Dragon Ball Saga that we do not have in the game yet. It will be interesting to see if they kind of stick along with like an arc of Dragon Ball or if it's just kind of like general characters from Dragon Ball. We'll have to see what their game plan is. But I think something that is very likely is for the LF/Ultra, which this would be probably a likely time for an Ultra to show up, which would be kind of crazy, a Dragon Ball Saga Ultra. But they also don't have any LFs. And I feel like this Goku, just getting his new plat equip, I think this moment would be a fantastic one for an LF, actually. So I could see that being a possibility if we get an LF character, that they just remake this Kid Goku into an LF. As we look through the list here, we have Android 8, Jackie Chun. I feel like a Sparking Jackie Chun is a must. I've been seeing so many people asking for this for so long when they mention Dragon Ball Saga. Grandpa Gohan, a Tien, Kid Krillin, 23rd World Tournament Krillin, Max Power Roshi. That is another one lots of people have been asking for. Roshi in both his forms here is something really big. Kami, Mr. Popo, Great Ape Kid Goku, Cyborg Tao, Shen, General Blue. The list goes on. You can read it here yourself. I think names to look out for, though, would be Piccolo Jr., any of the Gokus, as I mentioned, this Kid Goku getting an LF. I think a Tien is possible. I would think it'd be really cool, actually, to get a new Tao. You know, we have a couple Taos in the Hero and Extreme, but maybe getting a new Tao, that would be kind of cool. People at least know who he is in Legends, even if you've never seen Dragon Ball itself. So looking at this list, I honestly would hope for the most, though, that we do not get a new LF or Ultra Goku, even if it's the Kid Goku, simply because you'd probably just see him run with Go Frieza and then probably the new LF Namek Goku or something along those lines. We just don't need any more buffs for Go Frieza. They are just such an annoyance and problem. You see him every match in PvP. So, I mean, if we got like a Jackie Chun or a Roshi Ultra or LF, that would be really cool. Something, maybe a Piccolo Jr., one of the bad guys, you know, a Tao or something. Just someone not Goku. We can get a new Goku, just not the LF or Ultra, just one of the Sparkings. That is what I think would be ideal. So, that kind of covers all the big news. We know we're getting a new plat equip for Kid Goku, we're getting the new free-to-play Piccolo, and we're getting the Dragon Ball Saga campaign. We have not gotten an Ultra since Ultra Vegeta Blue, and they were kind of on a quicker little pace before Anniversary began, so again, something to look out for. But let me know, who do you want to see come from this banner? And again, these units are going to have to be really, really good in order for people to summon. I think Legends knows that. They're going to have to be really, really good because they do not carry the same hype that a Rose Goku Black carries, an MUI. People from Super, because a lot of the younger people who play the game have seen Super because it's more recent than Dragon Ball, which came out so many years ago. So they know these are going to have to be really good. We'll see if they make them crazy OP or they're just the stand. I hope they're not crazy OP because that just kind of ruins the meta. But I do hope they are good so people actually use them. We will see, though. Let me know who you think we're going to get, who you want to see from the Dragon Ball Saga in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitch and TikTok if you want some live streams and short form content. But that's going to do it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all are staying happy and healthy, having the best days. I'll get y'all tomorrow.